Students, we will revise now the methods of charging an uncharged body. There are three techniques in which we can charge a body: conduction, induction and friction. Conduction method means by touching, induction means without touching, and friction means by rubbing the two bodies. So, conduction process. In this, when a charged body, suppose it is having charge Q, it is brought in direct contact with the uncharged body. Then what happens? If the two bodies are similar in shape, then the charge gets equally divided after separating the two bodies. So finally, when the two bodies are separated, then the charge will become Q by 2 on both the bodies. So this way the conduction process is the one in which a charged body makes another uncharged body also charged. It can also happen that both the bodies were already charged. Suppose 3Q charge is on the first body and 2Q charge is on the second body. Then they are brought in contact. So what is the final answer? That means what will be the charge finally on both the bodies? So whatever is the total charge available, that will get distributed equally on both the bodies. So total charge 3Q is here, 2Q is here. That means 5Q charge is available. So finally the charge on both the bodies after separating them, it will become 5Q by 2, 5Q by 2. So this is the technique in which by conduction method, conduction means by touching the two bodies, the charge gets developed. So if we see the primary method, one charged body is making an uncharged body also charged. In that case, first body which was charged, it has lost its sum of the charge. So first body which was charged by Q, now only Q by 2 charge is remaining with it. So some charge is lost in this process. And second point is that same type of charge is developed on the another body also. If first body is positively charged, second body will also be positively charged only. Now the induction process. In this, suppose we take a rod which has 4 positive charges, we bring it near a uncharged sphere. Then what happens? Because this sphere was initially neutral, that means in this body equal number of negative and positive charges are present. But as soon as we bring this rod near this sphere, then on this sphere, on this side, 4 negative charges will develop. That means they will accumulate here because they are getting attracted with this positive rod. But this sphere was electrically neutral. So if on one side negative charges have accumulated, on the another side positive charges equal amount will get accumulated. But this way this body cannot be said charged. So what we have to do? We have to remove this positive charge from here. For that what we do? We do earthing. As we do earthing of this side of the sphere, this positive charge moves to the ground. And this negative charge doesn't move to the ground because it is still in the attraction with the positive rod. And finally, when we remove both, this rod also and this earthing also, then the total negative charge of this sphere gets evenly distributed on the whole body. So this is the induction process. That means you can see in the induction process, first of all, we don't touch the two bodies. Secondly, if rod is positive, the sphere has developed negative charge. That means opposite type of charge is developed. And third thing is that the rod has not lost any of its charge. It was initially carrying 4 charges and now also it is carrying 4 charges. So there is no loss of charge of the charged body. Then let us see the friction method. In the friction method, both the bodies are initially uncharged. Suppose this is glass rod and this is silk cloth. Some pairs are there which when they are rubbed against each other, then whatever work we do in rubbing the two bodies against each other, that work, that means energy, is available for both side electrons. So what happens? In whichever body the electrons are loosely bound, that body will lose some of the electrons. So suppose in case of glass and silk, glass has loosely bound electrons. So suppose one electron comes out of glass, and because it is in contact with silk cloth, so silk accepts this electron. So this way the glass rod develops a positive charge, and because of gain of electron, silk develops a negative charge on it. This way both the bodies develop the charge, and if 2 electrons are shifted, then the charge will be plus 2e on this side, and whichever body is accepting that electron, same number of electron, so their minus 2e charge will be developed. So depending upon how many electrons are getting shifted from one body to another, the charge will be developed. So based on this concept, we can also write one formula, Q equal to NE. This is most important formula. This is the formula of quantization of charge. That means charge on any body is always integral multiple of E. E means minimum charge or 1 electron's charge. So it is 1.6 into 10 raised to power minus 19 coulomb. So this way quantization of charge can be explained on the basis of friction. So you can see if 3 electrons are shifted, the charge developed will be 3e minus 3e. If 4 electrons are shifted, 4e 4e. So every time this n is a integer. This n cannot be a fraction. So charge like e by 3 is not possible. So this is the detail about conduction, induction and friction method.